Right, time for a new project. So this was my last one. Been a bit busy with a house, but last few years I'm a sucker for doors that go up. So here's the new project, and it is a Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing replica. Now let me spin you around. This has always been one of my sort of ultimate builds, but we'll see. So it's been hard enough trying to get hold of a shell, but I managed to get hold of one from Europe. It's not your typical kit car build. It's literally just single skin outer shell. I've got inners and outers for the doors and the bonnet, but there are a lot of gaps to fill in, as you can see there. So body will need a bit of work too, but I think it's pretty much true to the original. And most people build these on Mercedes SLKs, but I'm not most people. So here's the donor. It's a 2020 Model 3 standard range. So these have shorter battery pack modules, which is key for enabling this project. So the main issue is 480 millimeters difference in wheelbase. So you can see there, not that much shorter overall, but the Gullwings have a hell of a lot of body sticking out the back end, as you can see. So this one, Copart special. It's been bumped in the back. Not actually that bad. And a little bit in the boot there. So if you'll see in the light, but yeah, there's a bit of a crumple here. But I'll cut all this out anyway to extend it all. I'll have a massive boot by the time this is done, I think. The idea is to keep all the Tesla functionality, so autopilot. Not sure what to do about the dash at the moment. I'm thinking an original dash with some CAN based controls, gauges, and then just have the screen as sort of a floating little extra bit. But yeah, integrating all the electronics, which is going to be a bit of a mission. I'm also going to try doing things like integrating the doors. Got myself a little 3D printer, so I'm playing around with concepts of alternate door handles that I can fit into the mechanism to look a bit more original. Obviously cameras, I'll be 3D printing little mounts. Got the B-pillar ones there. Side indicator cameras. Got your triple cam up in the windscreen there. And then in the accident, it did have a little bit of a shunt at the front. Only this tiny little wrinkle here. So I managed to straighten out the crash bar. And that'll be shortened anyway, because as you can see, there's not much of an overhang on the front of the Gullwing. The other thing that's going to be very tight is the width, the track width. I think I'll just about get away with it at the front. The rear, I might have to tease the body out a little bit, or maybe even widen the eyebrows a little bit. I really don't like all these aftermarket, sorry, not aftermarket, the big arch things that some people do, arches on arches. I'd rather a cleaner build. But there you go. I thought I'd just do a bit of a walk around. Don't like to do things easy, so I've just built this garage, by the way, with a lift and all my toys. Got a TIG welder there, which is a relatively new thing. So TIGging and 3D printing are going to be quite key to this project. I mean, shortening the battery pack, relocating a lot of the electronics. So actually, all the battery control system is actually part of the battery. So that's all hidden in what they call the penthouse there. but actually once I've shortened it, that's where my arse is going to be. So I'm going to have to shorten a lot. And I think probably the majority of it will come out of this sill piece here, which is why I've sort of started having a look. But first bit, I mean, everything's working since the bump, so I just double check the supercharging's all good. And then I'll have to drop the battery and shorten that. So anyway, I shall try to do a little walk around every now and then. I'm not going to bother going big into editing, otherwise I'll just get sucked into that. I want to make progress. So anyway, that is the project. So probably a couple of years, famous last words, but anyway, there you go. There's a bit of an intro. Cheers.